Greetings YouTube, greetings YouTube, bam, and welcome to another edition of Wolf King's Vids. Okay, now, as of right now, I'm dealing with, this video, it's dealing with an Islamic funny by the name of IslamicMission, who apparently came up with four scientific reasons for why atheists are wrong. So I'm just gonna analyze it and see if it's fact or actually bullshit. So let's just look into it. The latter's probably true. But you know, my opinion right now. Let's just see what it's all about.
4 scientific reasons why atheists are wrong. Number 1. Even Darwin regretted the lie of evolution. If evolution were correct, and humans evolved from monkeys, then why are monkeys still around today?
Okay, probably one of the dumbest reasons. For one, evolution and atheism have nothing to do with each other. I mean, there are people who are religious, who are Christians, and they accept evolution actually occurs. But more to the point, if evolution is true, when first of all, we don't come from monkeys. We have humans, Homo sapiens, have a common ancestor with the other primates that diverged or split into multiple lineages or species over millions of years ago. And the reason we understand is because we got stuff like biological classifications, like particular the dentition, the anatomy, the bipedalism. We have the fossil record, which demonstrate transitions between species, and yes, even DNA, which genetic similarities demonstrating common ancestry. I mean, this is all common knowledge that you could learn by like reading a fucking science book or like looking it up. But if you're gonna if you're gonna put your head in the sand and refuse to learn about anything, I really don't see how you could actually get any help with this.
There is really no explanation for this, yet this heathen ideal is still taught in our schools.
Yeah, because it's actual science. I mean, you know, you need to actually learn, listen, and learn so that maybe you'll actually get it. I don't think how your ignorance on a subject is not like it's not like a real issue for anyone else other than you.
No doubt thanks to the agendas being pushed by gays and their liberal co-conspirators to destroy our youth and convert the nation to communism.
Okay.
Lie of evolution. Atheists, however, still do not want to it. Impossible. Something cannot come from
Hold on.
Be God. Number 2. The Big Bang Theory is impossible. Something cannot come from nothing.
So, okay. So the Big Bang Theory is impossible because something can't come from nothing. Okay, well, first of all, it's not so much dumbed down like that. And two, I would like to know your actual credentials as a physicist to actually say it's impossible. Because it's not so much that it's something coming from nothing. It's really a matter of a super dense concentration of energy, which rapidly expanded in a matter of seconds, to which matter energy just got vast and produced the physical universe that we're inhabiting, bring up emergent properties such as galaxies, stars, planets, and life. So it's really a matter of looking at the demonstrable evidence like the Hubble expansion, the fact that the universe is infinite, we can't find an edge where it stops, and also like we also got cosmic radiation left behind. So I mean, it's really this stuff. Like I said, you could learn this stuff, but if you're too freaking dumb to figure it out, I mean, I don't see how this actually disproves anything. It just demonstrates you need a fucking education.
It is a scientific impossibility. The idea that 1 second there wasn't anything then there was is frankly offensive to one's intelligence. The Big Bang.
Yeah, I think that the theory pretty much speaks for itself. And if you're like I said, you need a fucking lesson in physics and chemistry. Maybe you learn some shit. Okay, moving on.
Be blind. Number 3. If God didn't create the earth, why does everything work so well? It can't be coincidence that we have air to breathe, water to drink, and mosques to pray in.
Yeah. Or the fact that in this universe we have black holes that could stretch us from head to toe, ultimately destroying us, stars that could burn us alive. Also, like wildfires, hurricanes, famine, stuff like that, disease. It's not a matter of things actually working well. It's a matter of actually recognizing how things work with regard to regularities. Okay, and recognize this, like on a cosmological level, the universe is billions of years old, and a lot of it, if you actually make some observations about the vast universe that we live in, there are various parts of of the universe that are very dangerous to life, like the black holes and the stars and other places that, like for example, some planets that lack oxygen. However, despite the fact that there are places that would otherwise destroy us, it's so old and so vast that through the laws of physics and billions of years, it managed to produce life like us, molecular entities that can develop an understanding of our connection to the cosmos. But then you got people like you who friggin' look at reality and think no. I have a personal God who cares enough about me to make me and has a plan for me. No. The true beauty of an infinite and self-regulated universe is lost on those who elect to walk the path of comfortable delusional fantasies, and that's you. Oh, and by the way, if you think that there's an actual deity behind everything, you're gonna actually have to prove something. You're gonna have to come up with some better empirical evidence than this sophistry you're playing at.
God intended it that way. If he didn't, then why is Islam thank order? Order that can only be provided. Miracles happen every day.
Okay, what's this? What's the
Number
last question?
4, miracles happen every day. Documented cases of sick people being healed through prayer happen every day, but go unreported by the liberal atheist media. Either that, or they get mocked by hordes of godless internet users on sites such as YouTube or Yahoo Answers.
Oh yeah. Magic as a viable solution. Yeah, I could pray and make something magical occur that would run contradictory to the laws of science. Oh, what's that? What's that? I don't need to, because if I can come up with a demonstrable, observable, testable, measurable, naturalistic explanation that would overall explain the phenomena occurring, I don't have any need to resort to a supernatural explanation, because that's absurd and useless. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it is. I mean, the fact of the matter is, if I could do research, if I could conduct scientific research based on what I'm actually looking at, based on what I'm actually observing and testing, I could come up with an explanation that explains the natural phenomena. There's no point to actually suppose anything supernatural, and also that, I mean, that's what actually doctors do. They focus on what's going on with the human body, not on any type of ridiculous superstitious bullshit. That's how we actually come up with medicine to cure people. And also, what about the people who do pray, who do ask for help, and they don't get help? Yeah, pretty much a two-way street basically. It's either it's either basically this stuff. Science basically could explain this stuff, and supernatural is bullshit, or supernatural is real, which is very unlikely, and thousands of people suffer. See, this is the problem. The problem with this whole bullshit line of rhetoric you use is that you base all this questioning on fallacies, on assumed conclusions, and you don't use actual free thought or critical thinking skills to actually come up with some factual data to back anything you're saying up. So I suggest you actually get an education, get an actual understanding of reality, and then come back when you're more enlightened about the world you live in. Because in an infinite and big universe that we actually inhabiting, a personal God is way too small to actually figure it out. But that's my analysis. All right, this has been Wolf King. Peace out.